Yes, welcome to Computer in southern Spain, about 30 miles in the hills above Malaga. This is one of our most popular tourist destinations. Over 12 million plane journeys made from Britain to Spain every single year. And no wonder when the sun shines so consistently on views like that one. And of course, thousands of expats have made this their home permanently. Among them, Nottingham's Jane and Brian Kirk, who loved this part of the world so much they moved not just themselves, but their entire family here.
Look at these temperatures at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Sunny day.
Cool down, that's what I say.
When you look at the life that Brian and Jane Kirk lead in Spain, it's hard to believe they nearly ended up somewhere else entirely.
Sunny day.
Cool down, that's what I say.
It took their children to persuade them to even look at the country, but when they did, the attraction was overwhelming.
Within 5 days, we'd put a deposit on a house.
Phone the family to be told.
Absolutely berserk.
That's ridiculous. You don't know what you're doing.
2 years later, and the plot was revealed. Almost the whole family had followed them. First the children, and then the grandchildren, roaring into the Kirks' life and staying for good.
Oh, I really am proud of them. They're absolutely great, and they've learnt the language well.
Gonna be high and dry for the next few days.
If you're out on the street all day, talking to your friends in Spanish, I mean, the first year it was a bit hard because obviously you didn't understand what they were saying, but after one and a half years went by, you got to understand stuff, and then it came quite easily.
What do you see when you close your eyes?
It's definitely a good decision. I wouldn't want to go back. I've been back a few times and it's just, I don't like the way of life in England. I like it here, everyone's so relaxed, everyone's so friendly out here. I mean, we can go out to our friends' country houses in the weekend and we'll be there all day in the pool, having lunch with them, and everyone's just so friendly.
There are no shortage of expats, including the brothers who own the local bar. They're from, of all places, Derby. Not that they're keen to go back.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine myself going back into like the rat race again. I much prefer to stay here. Well, of course, Derby's a nice place, but no, not to live. To visit, I was there a couple of months ago, and it was really, really nice. But no, I'm sorry, you can keep that.
And why go when lives can be so full?
Sunshine.
I see the sky.
Outside right now.
Brian and Jane wrap themselves up in their local dog charity, the allotment, building their house, having travellers to stay, and getting into the local community.
We're not about to sit down and let the Alzheimer's kick in. And the one guiding rule that we have is you have to use your life.
Question is, surrounded by all of this, would they ever consider Britain again?
That would be us too.
That would be us. You wouldn't wouldn't get us through the doors of Malaga Airport. We may go out in a bang, but by God, it won't be a whimper, will it?
Sunny day.
Well, there are an awful lot of Brits here, of course. Jane and Brian are only 2 out of 761,000 of us who've chosen to make our new lives in this part of the world. It's our second most popular emigration destination. Now, salaries here are only averaging between 12 and 18,000 euros a year. That's about half the British average. And all those arrivals have pushed house prices up too. You can expect to pay £160,000 for a house if you're a Brit arriving here from abroad. But once you pass that, your money will go further. And then, of course, there is that weather. Summer highs averaging 25 degrees Celsius, and in winter the average drops to just 12 degrees Celsius. Lovely, isn't it? Now, tomorrow night on the programme, we're going to be flying halfway around the world to our next destination. It is, in fact, our most popular one for seeking a new life. We're off to Australia.